sorry if I miss anything.
Yeah, right.
You may go whenever.
Alright. Well, that fight with the fire elemental was quite something. And half of us nearly died. Barely escaped with most of our lives, but we did lose one. Lux. Well, at least they won't be gone. That thing's still confusing. Or at least who we think we find is Lux's reincarnation. They call themselves Ember. Seems to be a sorceress of some kind. I'm not too sure what to think about her just yet. But after reconvening there, we decided that the people of Sylvania needed to be warned, so we head over there as it was the closest city to where that fire elemental was. And we started to go warn people. Sylvania, very strange place, very weird. The first people that we encountered was a walking fish prince with a sort of vampiric face following who was having a birthday party. It felt very strange. I didn't like it at all. So after Ember saying happy birthday to him, we continued on where we find the cutest and the most adorable protectors of the city. These little mouse people with rapiers, it was the cutest. But I sensed Celestial in them. That was weird. But nonetheless, we warned them about the fire elemental and told them to spread the word to whomever also protects the city. As we continued, we find ourselves in a party where one of the Fae comes up to us, assuming we were sort of swords for hire, and asked us to deal with an issue. As one of my friends was possessed with the spirit of Fae, they asked us to help get rid of somebody, as that they were ruining festivities with their wide range of emotions and powers. A godling, they said. Unsure how to actually do that, we said, yeah, sure, we'll do it. Pointed us to where the godling was. And, what a trip that was.
Milo? Did I lose Milo? Hello?
Yep. Sorry, Milo, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Did he drop?
I think so. I think you lost connection.
Oh no.
Yeah. The last thing I heard was give my gold to Dalar, and then I didn't hear anything after that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Lost the interwebs. Kid pulled something out.
Yeah, we can't hear you, buddy.
There you go.
I don't know why my internet's been cutting in and out, and I don't know what the deal that is.
The last thing we heard was, and what a trip that was.
Yeah. Okay. We get to the Godling. We told her there was going to be another party at this other place, and they believed us somehow. And so they followed us. And as we continued our journey, it was more like babysitting. I felt like, I don't know if that was part of the Fae's plan. It probably was. The Fae are tricksy people. But as we were traveling, we played games with throwing skulls. They talked to us about their hardships with their sister and how their parents, preferred their sister over her because she was more perfect. And it was just a lot of emotional baggage. And I felt sorry for her. But I was really surprised at Ember and how she handled it. It really... If I didn't think there was any sort of good in her body, I definitely believe it now. She really handled that with such ease. I'm actually quite proud of her for that. However, we get to the gate, and she informs us that she's going to go talk to her family about what we talked about, and we said that was a wonderful idea. But before she left and entered through the gate, she went to Ember and called her sister, which was a sweet her, basically a boon to remember her by as she left. With the Goblin finally gone, we went back to the bar and kind of chit-chatted a little bit. Drank, ate, played games. It was a blast. And I think that was all we did. I don't remember the end. If I missed something, please.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of it.
Yeah, when we got to the celebration bar, basically where everyone was dancing and chilling and hanging out, on accident, I was just asking someone what was going on. They seen anything weird because I was trying to draw out information about the monodrome, but I realized they were given side quests. Like that's what the snag lavas is. That's some hag that's there's something fishy about it, and then some other ones mentioned some other like things going on, but that was the big one. That's why I wrote it down. I didn't write down the other ones, and I think Bloodstone was about to talk to that first group to see if there's anything up and about that they've seen.
Yeah. Bloodstone hasn't talked to anyone at the party specifically. He's just been like yearning from across the bar, but he will eventually do so. In terms of side quests, the one that I specifically remember is Jurgle, one of the old gods of death, I believe. There was like a silhouette seen in the graveyard around where we were playing the skull throwy game.
So the question is, do we want to attempt either one of these side quests? Well, should we move on?
Ooh, good question.
I'd kind of like to try the talk to Jurgle. I'm wondering if he can help me find my goddess. because she's so far away from this realm sometimes.
Mm.
But they were worried. They were talking about a cost, so I don't know if you all should come.
Well, it was a cost to play a game. So that's what it sounded like. So basically, they sounded like he would challenge you to a game, and if you lost, it might be bad. But if you won, well, at least showed you tried hard. He might not be a pawn. So that's what I got from that. But you're right. It's a risk.
I feel like I have to try. And maybe he'll know something about Rome too. It's not really my goal, but I'll try to remember to ask.
Not that big a priority. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this Jurgle god is as omnipotent as he once was, so I don't know if he will know something about Rome. But I mean, doesn't hurt to ask, so.
He is the old god, so he's not totally in power.
He's retired.
So,
Well, yeah,
retired,
but the monodromes only go once every several hundred years, so you
Good
know,
point.
if Rome's been on a few of these, it could have been a very old god.
It's true. It is true. Alright. So decision making here? Are we talking to this, well, these species are gonna talk to this death god? Are we gonna deal with the hag, or are we ignoring that one?
I think Bloodstone thinks that talking to the old god of death is like the coolest, most metal thing that you could do ever. So realistically, I think Bloodstone would want to investigate what's happening with Jurgle, but I don't know if he would be interested in much else unless we can get information about Rome. There's my vote.
I second the talking to the death god. I'm curious as well. I also say we ignore the hag, as unless you guys do want to.
Do both.
Do both?
I'd do both.
I'm down
we
for
just
both.
we realistically we don't know what kind of time constraint we're on.
True.
We can all we could always split the party. Ooh.
I wouldn't suggest that against the hag if it fights back. The death god, I doubt he's
Yeah.
gonna fight us. If he does, we're done anyway. But the hag might be a problem. So if and when we go and talk to the hag, we should go with Swoop.
Okay, that's fair.
But I agree with the death god. Not everyone has to be there for that one. If someone's not interested, they can stand back and be not be part of it.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Out of character, I don't think we engaged the. I keep wanting to call them pixies. Is that who they are at the tables?
The dryads.
No, they're
Yeah,
the
the
dancers
Dryads,
with
I
Ember. Yeah, the ones at the table.
I think they were the nymphs, right? Or
They're pixies.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we didn't ask them or the vampires and Prince Fish.
Right.
Oh, the
you're the one who
fish is
speaks.
heavily intoxicated.
That's awesome.
We can try the vampires, but you're the only one that speaks the Pixies language of Sylvan. So
Oh right, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I will mosey over there. I'll wait till the vampires are engaged though.
Yeah, sure. If we're just waiting on Bloodstone to talk, I guess he'll because Bloodstone, generally speaking, he came over to sit with the fish because he thinks he's pretty chill. He also, I don't believe he was informed about the caravan that travels with the fish being vampire, so he's just having like a jolly old time.
yeah, he wouldn't know that. I didn't tell you that.
Yeah. So he'll sort of lean into the fish that's like probably doing flips inside of their bowl. So I mean, a prince with such high esteem as yourself has surely seen quite a few people, haven't you? We're kind of looking for someone.
Oh? Yeah, man, what you want, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the relatively speaking, it's not quite a person, but we're looking for a monodrone named Rome. They're kind of embarking on a huge quest that they do every now and then, and we kind of need to track them down.
Never met one before.
Damn. I know you. Yeah, Bloodstone will like finger gun all the vampires surrounding this guy, like
They shrug. Monodrone? What's that?
It's like a robot.
Robots?
They collect information. You don't know what a robot is?
Oh, I know what a robot is. We don't
Okay,
usually
good.
get them around here.
Yeah, it's not quite the aesthetic they just kind of collect information in big gaggles of a bunch of circuits and whatnot. We just need to get the information out of one of them. But if you haven't seen anything, no big deal. Then I'll just go back to sipping whatever's in front of them.
I saw something strange. At the edge of town. Something like a furry human. Yeah. Last time I saw, he was charging down the way of the mountains, yelling, "The dragon is free! Flee for your lives!" What a joke.
I think Bloodstone was going to start ignoring him again, but then he just kind of like comes back into the conversation interested. Like, is there any sort of folk tale or history about dragons in the area?
No. Squirrely folks. They think the Jagged Dressel is still coexisting here. The World Tree. Oh, it's merely just a story, if anything.
Oh, this is like an Outlands-wide kind of thing. Huh. Would you happen to know where they'd be now?
Well, no.
The 30 human, I mean.
Not that I am aware of. Could care less.
Fair enough. I don't really
Crazy
care. Yeah, Bloodstone will start ignoring him again. That'll be all.
As I will give you information, but yeah.
Oh, that's the furry man is a squirrel. Okay.
Ah. I know Radagast.
Heard. Yeah, Bloodstone, just keep that in the back of his mind.
That's cool. Radagast is a fun character.
Mm-hmm.
So then, while that's going on, Dalar sits down next to these two pixies hanging out, and he will speak in Sylvan to them.
What do you want?
Well, we're just travelers passing through, and some people here mentioned weird things going on. I was wondering if you've seen anything strange to you.
Oh yeah, we have.
Really?
In the town square, there's an undead warrior. Eyes with flames of blue. Beneath his helmet, the wispy dead. You could hear the blowing in the wind. I don't know why there's undeads here, but they're not welcome around here. Supposedly he was a previous ruler of Grolem. Died in a glorious battle of some sort.
So, he's causing a disturbance then.
Well, you don't usually find undead around here.
He looks over at the vampires. I understand. What is this you're drinking?
Hmm. Do you want some?
Sure.
She gives you a glass full of it. It's called fairy juice. All
I'll drink it.
right. As it's very potent. It's like a moonshine, but like with like bits of fruit inside of it that has been kind of aged.
Fermentation's good for your gut.
In moderation. Okay, so we now have 2 more.
A lot of these are just rumors and stuff, so like you can take them as you wish as a quest. But none of them give you a reward.
Ladies. Are these ladies or is
They're ladies, yeah.
if you'll excuse me, I need to talk to my friends.
Hmm.
I'll raise a glass to them and finish it off. Thank you.
Did you learn anything while you were over there?
Yeah, I guess they said there's some undead knight or something with blue glowy eyes in the town square, and undead aren't welcome here.
I could try to turn it. I know how to do that in theory. In practice, not nearly so much.
Also, these folks behind me were concerned about this hag running a sweet shop at the edge of town. They didn't point out any wrongdoing, but they're just suspicious. You want to look into those after we see your death god?
Yeah, I can't hurt, but let's be careful with the hag. Not just because she's a hag, but people who are different get ostracized. I don't want to bring more ill uh looks if she's not actually doing anything. So check,
Like,
but lightly.
Check with
if,
verify.
if nothing else, there might be some really good sweets.
That's always good. But oh wowza, they had something sweet.
I'm particular to coffee.
I would love to see you on coffee.
It's toffee with the tea.
Oh, toffee. It's just a coffee.
That's
I'd love to see.
cute.
I'd love to see him go on coffee. That would be funnier too.
You talk normal speed.
I'm just looking around, seeing if everyone's still hanging out, if they're ready to move, and I'm just kind of chilling, standing by.
I poke my head out just to sort of see what time of day it is.
You're in a tree currently, so you can't see outside. Like kind of like a tree mount. You're like in like the mountain, not a mountain, like a cavern of some sort with trees, twigs. You'd have to like get outside.
Okay. Well, I think I'm ready to go. Um, it might be best to try to hit the graveyard right around sunset, the death of a day and all, but if we can't, it's only a minor detail.
Well, we need to find somewhere to sleep.
Well,
True.
if we
This guy
want to
listens
stick
to you.
around,
You need a place to sleep?
Yes, please.
I know of a place, but it might be a little squishy for all you. Depending if you like to be. Yeah, it's up in the trees, tree houses. They're made for us. Short people. You like heights?
My friend Dalar is very unshort.
I can tell. That's why I said it was made for short people. He could, like, crawl in and hunker down, I suppose.
If you think we'll all fit.
Like I said, it'll be a tight fit.
well, guys, if we really want to, we could go back to Castellian. But
Ember hearing.
What's
Ember
the
hearing.
Castellian? What's that?
it's a friend of ours' place we've been sleeping at.
That sounds weird.
It is.
That's a friend that you get to sleep on?
It's a friend's place.
A what place?
It's
a
okay.
friend's place? I'm just
Yes.
thinking like a big giant as you sleep in his belly button or something like that.
I don't think that we would fit, but it's not a bad idea. Probably be very warm in there.
Or maybe his deep pockets.
The problem is, I think he'd probably try and smush us if that happens. That'd probably be a problem. But it's a good idea, though. I'll keep it in mind.
Maybe. I don't know. I've heard some nice giants before. I've never met one myself, but I've heard some stories of some giants being nice.
I don't remember meeting any. That doesn't mean much, because I don't
As he
remember much.
points towards you, Marcus. Your friend's a giant. He's a furbog, after all.
To you, he is indeed a giant. You are correct.
No, I think he's actually a giant.
Which he's Giant King, I know. But Malkus is not playing the smartest character right now, so he's just agreeing with the guy. He's totally agreeing with everything he's saying. You notice that? He's agreed with everything so far. I know Furbolgs are giant, indeed, giant.
Yeah. In character, she was correct.
Yeah, I hear you. In character, Malkus doesn't care. Out of character, I do know.
It's a long walk back to the Castellian. These guys seem nice.
Hey,
We can try.
You did a great job for us getting that giant out of here. It would have ruined this whole after party.
Hey, Taylor, you have a good perspective on people who have good values. If you trust them, I'm down to trust them too.
I could also just make a hut for some of us at the base of the tree, and the smaller of us can sleep in the Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind. I take that back. Different character.
I'll take any excuse to sleep in a tree.
Yeah, Ember hearing that there is a chance that she's going to have to squeeze into a tight place to sleep is like shaking her head. She's like, I'd rather sleep out in the open. The idea of being squashed is not a nice one for her.
Let's take it as a backup, but Dalar, can you still talk to your friend? The genus loci?
What? He's still a little tipsy from that drink. He doesn't know who you're talking about.
I forget her name. She was in Callista, but that wasn't her name. She had her own. But the spirit of the place that we
Like
helped.
squinting and leaning in. Oh. Huh. The goddess of this place.
Yes. She might have ideas if you still have a way to reach out.
Spiritor. Oh no, the Spiritor was deny.
Callista.
Yeah. The goddess deny. I think she's a goddess. She's here. I mean, not here, but she's around here. Maybe here. Not sure.
We have some practice communing with forests. Maybe we could walk through it together?
I gently put my hand on her shoulder. Oh, sister. I know forests real well.
He blushes darker blue. I suppose I should have done that.
The sister zoning is crazy.
I look over this table, seeing unattended drinks, and I grab one.
Alright, drink it.
This is kind of growing on me.
Dance floor, everyone! Dance floor!
Dance floor? Oh, fuck it. Sorry, guys. I got a dance. I'm gonna sleep in the tree anyway. I'll catch up with you.
We're partying all night!
He runs over. Yeah, he's kicking it. He's doing backflips. He's fucking setting things on fire in midair. He's like,
I could get on stage and do my human imitation.
oh yeah.
I'd like to see that.
I'm now
Feeling bold
curious-
with these drinks.
I'm now curious to see David pick this. So.
Yeah, Bloodstone's very confident in his dancing, but he does not dance very well.
I'm gonna roll a performance.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But people are drunk and people don't care. As you see the half the vampires cheer you on. You go, girl! You slay!
He's like,
That's crazy.
I do my absolute best to hide in the couch and not get noticed as people start to dance.
Sneaky.
Welps is leaning on the couch after you say, "Yeah, this is pretty cringe."
They like bring all shots out. Shots on the house!
Fucking what?
Shit.
Bloodstone's rushing over. Free shots!
Wow, he's an energetic one, isn't he?
Yeah,
Are you like that all the time?
yep.
yeah.
Every chance he gets.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But we love him for it, so let him do his thing. He's fun.
I think Bloodstone is like... I'm assuming that the shots are like lined up on the bar. He's gonna sit at one stool, and he's gonna use his robot arm to like shoot out his hand and grab a shot and take it, and then he grabs another with his hand, and he just like bam, bam, bam.
As you do
Because he can
that,
do it up to 20
the
feet away.
alcohol
So
begins to kick in and set into your mind as you are heavily intoxicated and not knowing. You're almost gonna black out basically at this point. You're
Oh,
like
yeah.
in and out.
he hasn't partied
Oh.
for a while.
Oh dear.
You know, weeks on the Castellian has gotten to
As
him.
someone bumps into you, Ember, accidentally splashing a bit of alcohol over your dress. Oops, sorry.
Do I Can I roll an insight to see if that was on purpose?
Yeah, if you can, if you like.
That's going to greatly affect how I respond.
Oh,
Four.
not advantage.
Wait, you don't have advantage, you have 4.
Yeah. I didn't press the button.
That's my fault. I didn't realize it was still with advantage because of all your
Well,
performance
it's still a 4, but yeah.
Still a 4.
As you
Do I
can tell,
get
people
the-
are just intoxicated at this point. People just don't care about anybody else. They just like they apologize, but like a full like kind of cup of whatever this fairy drink kind of spilt on your dress.
Sure if I believe that. Is that
She'll just like she'll probably like take off her over layer essentially and just start like wringing it out. Like it's fine. It's no big deal. It happens. Like, gently
Whoa!
brushing them
I was
away.
like they spot you. You're well dressed. Sorry.
Oh no, it's nothing. It was bound to happen. She's very calm about the whole situation. She feels like she's been in like she's experienced stuff like this before.
What's Milo been up to? Is he just kind of watching?
Yeah, he's not a party person. He's just sitting there letting others do whatever.
Milo's our
Keeping an,
designated driver.
Oh no.
Milo is keeping an eye on Bloodstone, though.
Alright, you guys
It's been
party
just-
pretty hard as it gets late in the night. Some of you guys do feel it if you're not drinking or intoxicated. You start yawning. For those that are drunk, likely sleeping at the bar by midnight.
Yeah.
Some of you guys are probably dancing until you're tired and need to take a rest. But so for those that wish to keep partying all through the night are welcome, as this place probably won't close until morning.
Let me see. I think Bloodstone will want to party all night, but his body is just shutting down. So he's just asleep at the bar, like drool coming out of his mouth onto the bar. It's just fucking. He's a mess.
Yeah, I think Ember's going to she hasn't been drinking much. She's probably gonna walk over, like throw Bloodstone's like sleeping body over her shoulder.
And
As-
just because we're about to go to sleep. Where is it?
You'll have to use it on using a bloodstone.
Yeah.
All right, you begin to cure the poison,
Oh.
the ailment away from him, as it doesn't work. Fairy alcohol is much more magical than you think.
Oh shit.
You see his body like twitches, and then he just keeps being asleep.
Damn.
Well, that's impressive.
Oh, he's gonna be feeling it tomorrow.
Seems like the libations here are stronger than I realized.
I was about to try the same trick, so
Yeah, two of the. Yeah. I'm glad Bloodstone has a nice social safety net.
Nah, I feel like this it feels like something that he's gonna have to learn from.
He ain't gonna get hurt, but we're gonna let him feel the full ramifications of this.
Mm-hmm.
Staler's dancing probably still.
now that Beatrice knows that she can't just heal it away, she's a lot more concerned and kind of quickly heads over just to sort of chaperone Taylor, make sure nothing is wrong.
Oh, I wasn't dancing. I was doing my human impersonation.
Oh yeah, he's doing
Stand-up
stand-up.
comedy?
Stand up.
And
Stand-up comedy at a fairy party is crazy.
What's your stand up?
yeah.
Yeah, what's your set, Dalar? If I have to sing,
It
you
wasn't
actually have
stand up.
to do
He
stand-up.
heard a human sing one time and he kind of mimics it.
Oh, so it was really bad.
So he's up there snapping his fingers to a beat that doesn't exist except in his head. And then he busts out, "A little bit of me and a whole lot of you. Add a dash of starlight and a dozen roses too. Then let it rise for 100 years or two. And that's the recipe for making love." And he does a whole lounge singer song type.
All right, you do
This
that
claps for you.
as people start to actually toss a few coins your way. As you receive 13 gold pieces.
Damn.
Oh, that's a lot.
If Lex was still alive, he'd be mad.
That's
You
my
definitely.
money. That's my money.
Now that is actual performance.
I can impersonate a gnome too, but that one's not as popular. So I step off the stage.
I like the gnomes.
Yeah.
How drunk is Dalar? Is he at all, or is just?
I don't think so. It takes a lot for a giant to get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really interested in that anyway, but he doesn't mind a subtle buzz.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, hey, feel alright, man.
Yeah.
Enough to get you loose, but not so much you're gonna feel it in the morning.
Yeah, take the edge off.
Unlike Bloodstone.
Mm-hmm. Bloodstone has no edges.
Well, some of the couches here look fairly large. You could stretch out on one of them. I'm not tired yet. I could sit here and think for a bit if you want to sleep.
He will, he nods. He's still watching the mouse people, seeing if they're gonna split, because he's kind of interested in following them. They'll say these pixies. In Sylvan, of course. Hey, what do you call a pixie that gives good advice?
What do you-
Oh, go ahead.
A therapist.
That was lame.
Oh. And he
That's
kind
the
of
point.
looks a little down, does a Charlie Brown walk away. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's go, boys. We gotta go back on duty. Hey, you live? You want to follow us to our little seclusion area for your rest? You're welcome to come with. If you want to stay here, you're welcome as well. The club doesn't close until morning.
Hey, let's go with these guys.
Sure.
Okay.
You see in the back of the corner, you see someone drinking out of a fishbowl. It's pretty gross.
You see
That's
these passed
great.
out drunk by now? Fishes?
I look over at these two. Are they coming with? Or are they chilling here?
Bloodstone's passed out, and Ember is not strong enough to carry him that far.
Oh,
You might just have to drag him.
Just detach his
I'll
arm.
pick them up. I'll throw them over my shoulder.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Hey, wait.
awesome.
He wakes up. He's like, "What happened to my body? We pawned it all."
Yeah, Bloodstone's snoring
arm's gone.
heavily.
We painted red swirls on it.
There's like a mustache.
Oh, Ember has definitely drawn a penis on his cheek.
As they do take you to a quaint place. Actually, instead of the forest, they find you a hut that is rather a little further out from nowhere. As hey, you can stay here. We usually have, I don't know, whatnot, like hags and people and other people who stay here sometimes. It's pretty empty.
It's lovely, thank you.
You guys are the
Very
best,
kind.
man.
Yeah, just don't trash the place, please. It's already trashed in there, in general.
Well, the wonder wood is passed out, so we're good.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean, burn it down and whatnot.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that, Milo?
Nothing, just that they were mighty kind.
I nod.
I just feel
Well,
like this.
they weren't wrong.
Wait. What are those cages?
Yeah.
Man, what a dump.
And there's, like, stew still that's, like, left in there for, like, weeks.
Ooh.
Ew.
Thanks, guys.
Does anyone have a prestidigitation up in here?
How heavy
I
is this?
wish.
Could I move it?
It's full, so you can move it, but I'd like you to roll me a dexterity check to see how agile you are before you spill some on you or anywhere else.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This could go south.
It's the wall. Get me as far away from that stew as possible.
Where? Well, yeah, I'm assuming you leave Bloodstone
Passed out on the ground in the corner.
far away.
I set him down in the middle of the room.
Yep. Oh, that was tastes not bad.
Well, I'm beat.
I'm just gonna drag it out to the outside of the porch here. I'm not gonna dump it because who knows what it'll do.
Oh, like
Alright,
burn
you
a hole
pour
through
it
the
as it like it doesn't do anything. It's just gross. It's like you can see like chunks of vegetables that are like well beyond spoiled. Some maggots maybe.
rank.
All right, so that's outside at least.
I create some water just to help wash away some of the excess stank.
Stank.
I
I
will-
love it.
I
The
will
only
sleep
good
near the
thing
door.
in this place is the chair outside.
Yeah. A banjo would go crazy here.
It's a rocking chair. It's cozy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Ember's in the corner. Just like, yeah, I don't even go in that bed.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what's on that, what's been on it, what's been in it.
Or it's stained. Blech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cast black light.
Oh, you wouldn't like D&D's blacklight. That'd be the worst.
Ugh.
Ooh. Yeah, no, she's not on the bed. She's just like trying to create a nice little corner for herself.
You
Probably,
could
like,
modify
humble.
a spell to make blacklight. You would just have to like combine it with 2 spells.
Yeah.
You do like
Detect magic.
yeah, detect magic.
Modify it.
Yeah, I think Amber's like laid her shirt over one of the chairs to dry still.
Oh, so they kick his feet up in this chair and like, all right, it's not gonna be comfortable, and just try and stay in the chair. This is the cleanest place you can find.
Set up my bedroll right by the door. I lay on it.
You want to borrow my cloak since your shirt's drying?
Oh, you don't have to.
Ah.
I'm she'll like gesture to herself. I'm pretty warm. I don't want you to, you know.
My habit has plenty of layers. I'm warm enough if you want it. It won't hurt me at all.
I mean, if you're offering, she'll like gently take the cloak and like make sure it doesn't get on any of the grossness. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's our own little corner.
I think Milo would spend 10 minutes. Well, yeah, he'll spend 10 minutes to cast Unseen Servant and just tell him to just just clean off an area big enough on the floor for the lot of us to sleep on.
Catherine sits down and meditates and gets ready for the night.
Yeah, Taylor's going to sleep. I did not write down the name of the mice people.
Oh, it's quite alright. Their names are not very important in the story, but
Alright.
if you do want their names, I can find them if you want.
Nah, don't worry about them.
Alright, what's your watch order? If you want a watch order.
You guys want to watch?
I can. Well, I don't really sleep. If you guys need to.
That's kind of why Dalar was sleeping right like at the door. So if something happened, he could hop up. But we can do rotation.
Yeah. Just tell Oaks whenever we need him to take a shift, so he's happy to. He's sleeping in his chair though. So just not everyone needs a shift, so 3 of us can each do one. That'd probably be good. Or should we get a 4th?
Sure. No, I'll take first shift.
Yeah, do you want 2nd or 3rd?
Second.
Alright, 3rd it is. Sounds good.
I can take the last shift if need be.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Beatrice doesn't wake anyone up during the night. She just sits there and meditates and lets everyone else sleep through. Unless Taylor physically wakes himself up.
That's funny. It totally makes sense.
That's a good question, actually. Because, sometimes when you know you have to get up for something, you just subconsciously, or in a dream, get yourself up. At least I have.
Yeah, I have to. You can roll for it if you want.
No, I think because of those 2 drinks, he's probably just going to stay asleep. And it was a long day of chasing the would-be god around town.
True.
Yeah, yeah, Bloodstone's definitely just a rock in the middle of the room.
Oh yeah, we just dumped you in a pile.
Pretty much. Like, arms
Yeah.
splayed out.
She makes sort of tip your face to the side, so if you throw up, you don't drown.
That's
But,
great. Thanks.
but that's literally all. Just make sure you don't
Yeah, just.
I mean, I did set you down on what I thought to be like a somewhat clean part of the floor.
clean, but it's still a wooden floor. So
Alright, roll me perception of whoever's on the first watch.
Rolling.
Roll it!
Oh dear.
The suspense. Oh.
Can my familiar roll?
If it's out, yeah.
It's out. It's always.
Sweet.
The yellow bird.
Yeah.
Surely it'll be better than a 7.
Did you resummon it, I'm guessing? Since last time?
I would have. In the Castilian.
had enough downtime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I said when I'm in the Castilian that I did summon it, but that was last session.
Damn, Marcus, you have more HP than fucking Dalar?
Do I?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, by like 5 points.
That's crazy. Poor Dalar.
I'm a very tanky rogue.
Yeah, you really need it.
You should
Oh.
double it.
Mine
Just
didn't
in
update.
patience.
I'm up to 61.
Alright,
Oh.
with a 12 perception, you don't see anything. But your watch comes concluded within 2 hours of your watch. Nothing conspires or happens to the cottage. You don't hear anything, because the perception is too low.
Right.
As who do you want to wake up next for the next watch?
I don't. I continue to meditate because I'm an asthma and I don't need to sleep.
Well, you can't meditate, you have to watch.
Well. Okay. Yeah, I stay up.
Okay.
I take a penalty if I need to.
No, you can watch. You watch your 4 hours and then you go meditate for 4 hours.
Okay. I don't wake up anyone. Like she's gonna try to stay up the whole night.
You're gonna stay up the whole night. You're gonna get a penalty for that for sure.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to explain.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can roll another perception check if you like for the next 2 hours. Nope. All right.
And for the bird.
You're not paying attention. You're just keeping more of an eye on yourself.
Yep.
All right.
Birdie
The
does
bird
better.
Does notice and hear something in the distance, very far, kind of a heavy thump and crushing and moving as your little bird begins to see what looks like a giant force moving on its own accord, but very far away from here.
She decides to keep pushing because she's dumb.
All right. As you eventually let everybody sleep for the remaining hours, as the 8 hours conspire, as you have an exhaustion point now, Ethereal,
Okay.
as you are exhausted due to not sleeping, as you do not get replenish of any of your spell slots back.
Okay.
As everybody else gets a full rest. As you, for some of you waking up earlier, you do know Beatrice, you can tell by her eyes are baggy, and she looks like she's kind of going in and out of state, as she did not sleep. That are drank a lot last night, you do have a poison condition on you.
Heard.
As your poison condition lasts 6 hours.
Ah,
So
that's
you have disadvantage
okay.
of perception checks, and loud noise and bright light bothers your eyes.
Basically, you
Uh-huh.
get a hangover. Basically, a hangover.
Oh, you got it.
That's Dale.
Yeah, I pretty much have I have a hangover for 6 hours.
That's bad hangover.
As Daylor, I'd say yours is probably half of that. Because you didn't drink that much, so stay 3 hours. What would you like to do?
To be honest with you, I think we're a bit surprised that we never got woken up for shifts.
Yeah, you actually had a
Like-
nice full rest.
I was like a little confused. Like, hey, it's morning?
Good morning.
Why did you
How
wake
are
us up?
you?
I'm good. You're not. Why didn't you wake us?
You guys looked like you needed it, and Tweety and I spent the night, just kind of
Now,
hanging out.
well, now it looks like you need it.
I'm okay. I've
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you stupid or are you just dumb? Because why would you do that?
Bloodstone starts chuckling on the floor. He hasn't moved, but he is awake.
Ember's covering her laugh with a cough.
Officer lean over the person and says, "So how you feeling, buddy?"
How you feeling, buddy?
Oh, sorry. Oh god, my mind's all over the place. He like,
There's
you
your
know, he
answer.
uses the chair to like help himself get up, and he I
It's
think,
still mostly in your skull.
yeah, I feel great. I'm sure I can go for a jog right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
Totally.
Oh. No, it's okay. I wouldn't want to leave you lot behind. Oh god, it's so bright. Ugh. I wouldn't want to leave you behind. I feel bad leaving you in my dust all the time.
Yeah.
Daylight steps outside for some fresh air and grass.
All right.
Deep breaths.
So, we all had choices that we've made, and now we gotta deal with. Um,
You're gonna say that again? Bloodstone's
Yeah.
gonna hobble outside.
Ember's gonna hand Beatrice her cloak back and put on her shirt.
Thanks.
You shouldn't do that again, though.
No.
Not
I've spent
sleeping.
longer nights in the convent. It's fine.
yes,
That doesn't mean it's right.
you're not. I'm immaculate. So that does help. That does help. And then that's all I was saying. I can walk away.
We're a team, you know. You don't have to sacrifice yourself for us.
But you all looked so worn out. You did so much more with Goddess Child than I did. I really wasn't much help at all.
I mean, I just kind of talked a lot. I didn't really do all that much. You could have woken me up.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I guess you might have a point. I don't know. I just don't feel like I add that much.
I mean, just because you feel like you don't add that much doesn't mean you don't add much. You were helpful. And I know I haven't known you very long, but you've been extremely kind. I don't see why you feel the need to punish yourself with no sleep just because you feel like you don't do enough. Have they told you you don't do enough? To like put a hand on Beatrice's shoulder, like genuinely concerned.
You weren't here, but there was a really big fight, and everyone waded into the fight except for me. I
Well,
think staying up and keeping a watch isn't that big of a deal compared to fighting cultists and hags and fire elementals and all kinds of scary things.
I mean, you don't have to fight in a fight to be useful in one. I'm sure that without you, there probably would have been more casualties than just the one.
Maybe. Maybe if I had fought more, there wouldn't have been any. I don't know. But
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it now. But punishing yourself with no sleep isn't going to make it to where you can be useful. She'll say be useful in air quotes. In the next one. You know, you gotta be at 100% in order to contribute, I guess.
I guess that's
Yeah.
true.
And you
I
seem
don't
like you
know.
haven't gotten you don't seem like you have much experience fighting in general, so it makes sense that
I've never really,
in big fights like that you wouldn't.
I've never really gotten to stay watch either. It was kind of fun, I guess, letting you guys sleep and being the watch out for a change.
Yeah.
Back,
I mean,
I remember
I
spending a lot of time alone.
well, you're part of a group now. You don't need to be alone all the time. Like smile at her.
You smiled a little too.
She'll like link arms with Beatrice and like guide her out of the house, the hut.
You follows easily.
We good, ladies? We
Yeah,
good?
you guys took like forever. God. Smells horrible out here. What the hell?
Probably
You
smelling
know
your
what?
own breath.
That's you, man.
You.
That's you.
Oh, you might be right.
It's
Just a note: Milo is standing next to where I dragged the cauldron out to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloodstone is plugging his nose and turning his face away from where Milo's standing.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here before we have to smell any more of that.
Anyone have any food for breakfast?
I have some berries.
We got a few rations, but again, those are rations. We need the most delectable.
I thought you guys liked my spicy berries. Bloodstone like looks down at the ground.
Spicy?
Yeah, but they're really good berries. They're just a
They're
bit
acquired
spicy.
taste. They're acquired taste.
Ember's gonna hold out her hand for some.
Yeah, Bloodstone will sort of put his hands together, making a bit of like a cup, and then he casts good berry, and then surprise, ta-da! It's like these little red berries with like black on the very tip where like the stem would reach. But yeah, he just casts good berry. Or fucking, do I have good berry? I don't have I don't have good berry anymore. What the heck? I don't have good berry.
We just watch you play with your hands, cupping them together, and
I
nothing
just like
happens.
I do that like a few times, and when no good berries show up, I'm like,
Beatrice
oh,
takes pity on you, and when you like glance away to look sad, she casts good berries and have them drop into your hands.
oh, thank you. Nature has forgiven me, he says, and he'll take a good berry and put it in Ember's palm, and then he'll offer it to like anyone else who would want any.
And it tastes completely different than what he said it was gonna taste like.
I was gonna say, if I eat this good berry, will it be spicy?
No, it tastes kind of like a sweet orange.
She'll like eat it and be like,
Spicy, right?
Don't,
Spicy meatball.
dear, are you allergic to them?
What?
They're not spicy.
They're not. Bloodstone's gonna like look at his hands, and he sees they're a completely different color. Oh, and then he'll eat one. It's not spicy. What the? He'll like look up to the trees and see if there's like any signs he needs to see and like prophecies. He's looking around like.
You have
Bloodstone?
crisis.
Are you okay? The good berries were never spicy.
I think nature's mad at me.
No,
He's gonna give the rest of the good. He's gonna like pour the rest of the good berries into Ember's hands and then just like kind of walk away.
Okay, I don't need all of these. To, like,
For
offer
the
them
flavor
to the
sake,
others.
since you're in a forest, you guys can roll a survival check for magical herbs.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's what he'll do. Is he runs away really? Oh, I have disadvantage because I'm poisoned, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Or
Don't-
fucking
don't mention
13. I'll roll for Ember.
Oh, is that what poison does? Disadvantage on
On
checks?
ability checks and attack rolls.
Oh,
Ember got a
ability checks,
16.
okay.
Yeah.
Ability check. Okay.
Hell yeah, I got the best out of everyone. Let's fucking go. Oh, never mind.
Womp
Is that a
womp.
disadvantage, Taylor?
Oh, no, you said ability checks. I didn't know it
Ability
was a
checks
skill check.
yeah, skill checks are all ability checks.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right. Just checks the use abilities.
I'll just roll it again.
Well, I should get a 25. Oh yeah, you got that.
Ah.
Alright, so two
Dang.
people out of the group gets some herbies. I'd like Dalar and Ember, sorry, to roll me a t6.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's important, but my birdie saw something in the distance with the forest moving. Just keep an eye out for, I don't know, moving forests.
Okay.
Like a walking tree moving, or like an animal moving through the forest, or the actual forest moving.
She had a really hard time trying to describe it. The best I got was that like the forest itself was moving. I never saw it. Just Tweety.
Okay.
You guys can roll a
Does
nature
your
check
bird-
now if you like. Go ahead, sorry.
Does your bird know that sometimes wind can make the tree branches look like they're moving? I don't want to undermine the intelligence of your familiar, but
I think so, but I've also seen her get stuck in a paper bag before.
That's cute in a
we'll
sad
take
way.
it by a grain of salt then.
Alright, so Ember, you find the cracker nuts, and Dalar, you find the fabric leaf. But you have no idea what the fabric leaf is with 3.
I know what the cracker nuts are, though.
Yeah?
Ooh.
I put them in the Discord so you can look at it. You can roll a d8 to see how many charges you have for the cracker nut.
Okay.
Oh shoot! They're like
Like
you know, the things you throw at the ground. They're like poppers. Like,
Oh, like the little, like the snappers
yeah,
that come out around.
that's a
the
really
4th
good
of July.
distraction.
yeah.
That'd
But
be a
they're
very
like
good distraction. Yeah.
huge.
Oh, I got 6 charges.
Just don't eat them. But if you want to crack
Don't.
in your stomach.
They'll make you blow up.
Oh, I had a good bear. I'm not hungry.
Really not good. Where did my good berry go? It's okay. I'll figure it out later.
Oh. Ember's gonna she'll spot the nuts in whatever the hell nuts grow on, and pluck one of them. And be like, ooh. Do you guys know what these are? She'll hold them up.
Bloodstone's too grief-stricken.
Oh, if you popped one in his ear, he'd be like, ah, that would hurt him so much.
Oh god, yeah,
The noise.
I would
Oops,
just.
I dropped on the
I
ground.
forever.
Pop.
That'd be the greatest prank ever.
They're great for distraction, because they make such loud popping noise. I hold up 6 of them. all I gotta do is like throw one, and now we have a way to create diversions. That's awesome. She'll like tuck them very, very carefully into her side pocket or like her little like pouch that she had. Like she has a belt with pouches and stuff on it.
Yep.
Well, I'm in handy.
Yeah. Could I try and figure out what
Yeah,
day
you can roll
we're on?
natures. Yeah, anybody can.
Okay.
You can
I'll
roll a
check
d4
early.
to see how much you get, Daler, of squares. Oh yeah, you know what that is, Bethitris. You know that. You know, Fashion Girl right here. She knows. You get 2 feet of it. 2 square feet.
Oh, no.
You have
Even
some.
that one.
You have some fabric leaves. These are really nice. The Fae used to trade them sometimes. You can sew them and make almost any kind of clothing with them. They're super soft and they're super durable. They just don't like to get dirty.
Yeah, they looked like they might be good for something. Thanks.
Maybe we
I
could
put
make
away.
you a cape.
Taylor with a cape would go crazy.
That would be legit.
No.
You got the lowest you could, Milo.
Yeah, I rolled a nat one.
Goodness.
Well, let's head to the sweet shop and check it out, since Beatrius said we should check on Jurgle around sundown.
If that's not too late for you guys, it makes sense to me.
We spend one more day here, then head out. Fair enough.
Yeah. Just kind of tie up as many loose ends as we can and just get out of here.
Yeah.
Assuming that the forest isn't burning down by the time we get to Funnel.
Tomorrow morning we head out. So today we spend here doing small things. Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of doubt we'll find one, but keep your eyes out for a jewelry store. It doesn't seem like it would fit in here, but keep your eyes out.
Oh, going shopping?
She blushes dark blue. Or a spell.
I'm gonna go to them.
Is beginning to hear a voice in the distance. Roll me a perception check. For those that have disadvantage, roll me disadvantage.
That's actually a 25, but details.
Sorry, this is for Bloodstone got an 18. We'll roll for Ember separately. Actually, yeah, Ember's the 2024 sheet, so if you see a 2014 roll under Ember, it's for Bloodstone.
That's great, but look, what's done.
Nice.
Damn.
Dang, you're on a roll.
High rolls for Ember today. Damn.
Alright, you hear a voice call out in the distance as you hear, Thee, dost thou want some sweets?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's a hag peddling sweets if I've ever heard one.
Why do they have to yell so loud, though? Ugh. Sorry, I don't feel good
Novo
still.
and saying in his ear, that wasn't loud.
I thought you were good enough to go on a jog.
Jugs are not that loud or bright, and he shades his eyes and looks up at the canopy and all the sun coming down.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying your suffering. No offense, man. But it's kind of amusing.
This is great.
No, you kind of brought
Everybody gets their lick back against Bloodstone.
You kind of brought it upon yourself, hun.
Alright.
It was. I don't regret it.
You know?
Not one
You
bit.
guys go
You
towards
would do this, like-
the calling?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why not?
Yeah.
Ember's going to want to slowly go and kind of stealth up towards wherever this is. She doesn't want to get attacked on sight, just in case.
All right. You see what looks like a broken hinge now settled upon a table. A meal upon it, as anyone who wishes to partake on it is welcome. As you can see, there is a meal and food placed here. Nobody around.
Oh, this. Oh, yikes. No. This
I thought I
feels
heard
like
a voice.
it feels like it's the other one, like the other place where
Yeah,
food was just mysteriously left out.
this place and food makes me question it.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
I'll look around. Is there a sign or anything like Sneg Lava Sweet Shop or anything like that?
No, it doesn't say anything on this one. But you did hear a whisper, but not a whisper that you can roll an insight check or arcana check.
Welp. Welp.
Bloodstone will attempt an insight check.
Arcana's higher for me.
Bam! 17.
Well, don't know shit.
The insight check, you can tell that was not a whisper. It was a whisper. My apologies, but it wasn't like out loud.
Holy.
So
Oh, it wasn't like a real whisper?
It didn't feel like it was on this plane.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Bloodstone's going to continue his like search of nature around him for any sort of like signs in terms of like, you know, in the same way that he was before, seeing that nature was mad at him. I think he's linking this ethereal whisper to nature still being mad at him. So he's like looking up at the trees like, I don't think that whisper was from around here.
Bethesda, you'll have disadvantage. Not disadvantage, you have -2. My apologies, you're fine. So you still made it with the 29. Go ahead.
He kneels down and communes with Liara, trying to get answers about what it was that she heard, and gets kind of a whispery answer back into her head.
DM, is there any like small animals around here?
Nothing that's around
Birds
here.
or anything?
No, it's pretty empty.
Alright.
As Bethesda, you can sense this, whatever this is not correlated with this realm. It seems like whatever this is here, it seems like it's on a different realm. Whatever the whisper was, it seems like it is from beyond the veil.
Someone's calling to us from beyond the beyond. It's not from this place. I think we're all smart enough to be wary of the food anyhow, but someone's playing tricks on us from beyond the mortal coil.
Okay, so moving on.
This place is giving me heebies and jeebies.
So the instructions said the hag had a sweet shop on the edge of town. Can we head towards that, or?
Yeah, this is not related to it. This is a completely different quest.
Oh, okay. So we just
You don't have to do
randomly
this
found-
one, but yeah, this one is kind of out there.
randomly found it.
I'd say we fuck off entirely. I don't like this place.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
agree with the little one.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
This place is messing about all of us.
What is the table the food is on like?
It's what looks like a now settled table. You can tell there's a meal upon it.
It was a metal table.
No, it's just a regular table. It has a broken kind of a broken hinge, kind of leading towards this place. As you can see, there's a table. It's a picnic table. There's food on there. As you can tell, people had there was obviously people eating there. Well, once upon a time, but the food hasn't spoiled.
Does anyone have a knife I can borrow?
Good question. Bloodstone's gonna start like patting his
I
body
think I have
down.
daggers.
I would summon one of my spirit knives, hand it to him, says, "Be quick, it will go away shortly."
Okay.
So,
She tries to very quickly carve caution otherworldly into the wood.
Man, I hope they can read common.
As you do that, it doesn't stay. It looks like it disappears.
oh
Oh,
shit.
oh
You have
yikes!
the feeling that it probably went elsewhere.
Oh,
Oh shit.
She goes and gathers pebbles from around the area and spells it out in common and pebbles next to the table, hoping for the best people can read common.
mhm.
Okay, I just couldn't leave it for some stray passerby. Sorry that took a while.
That's
Nope.
alright.
As
That's valid.
you read, you see something carved back into your world on the table. It speaks in giant. It's a
Oh,
giant
God.
word.
That's one giant word.
I
So
can't
does
read
anybody
that.
speak giant?
Yeah, I think I do actually. Hold on, let me check.
I think Daler as well does.
I speak it too. So
I
yeah.
don't. I That was actually a mistake on my sheet that I corrected a while back.
Oh.
On all my characters, they're supposed to have common, Sylvan, and
Oh, you
Elven.
got rid of giant. Interesting.
Yeah, because that's consistent with all three of my
Cool. That's
characters.
fine.
Mocha speaks it.
I thought
So,
Furball gets giant
They
automatically.
do, but he didn't want to have giant. So his character never learned
Yeah,
giant.
Yeah, I was an option to select.
Yeah, like that's kind of cool though. I always wanted someone to actually play a character who doesn't know common, and they learn common as they play the game. That'd be kind of cool.
that would be interesting. But Mocha does speak giant, so he can read that.
Okay. It says help.
I'll tell
Help?
that to the group. It says that's giant, and it says help. I look at the group and say,
Oh, well, if a giant's having trouble, then what are we gonna do?
Oh no.
I don't like this, not one bit.
I'll take a.
We have to.
I'm curious now. So I'm take like I got a small item out of my bag, and I'm gonna drop it on the table to see if it disappears. I have some ball bearings. I'm gonna drop one on the table and see if
It
it
does not. It
disappears.
still stays there.
See what it says. I'm like, huh.
Try carving help with your special or how with your special knives.
Okay. He'll do that. He'll write in giant. And he'll write back.
Takes
How?
a long time. It's like a weird character.
Yeah, he's like, he hasn't done it in a long time. He's like, why do I know this? But he does. He's like, anyway, how in it?
You don't get anything back.
Oh, look
See,
at Milo.
I
with the
think
look.
that's just a trap of some sort.
That's my leaning
I-
to it.
I
but
don't like this place. Can
How long
we
do you wanna
just
wait?
leave?
give it 5 more minutes. If he doesn't respond, then I'm moving on.
It'll be longer than 5 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. Let's get out of here. It's so bright. Bloodstone is like clutching his chest, like his stomach with both of his arms. Just
I
You're
think
such a
we should
baby.
eat some
No.
You sure, buddy?
Why do you think that's a good idea?
because it's a trap.
Yeah.
So, you want to spring the trap? You're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone who
So-
does this intends harm.
If you spend 10 minutes, you do get a message back.
Well, if we're arguing over what to do, we'll probably stay here a bit longer and probably see it. So,
Yeah.
Don't think springing a trap. would
As
be
it says,
smart.
don't know.
don't know.
Oh,
I'll translate for the group. I'm like, huh. I look at the
Oh,
other. I was like,
yes.
Go another.
Ask if it ate the food.
I'll carving is the food safe to eat? And we'll wait.
Milo is just constantly just looking at his surroundings as he hates being here.
Do I notice this about Milo, like, during this whole time we've been here?
He really only just got the heebie-jeebies now.
Oh,
He
okay.
was fine with
Oh,
most of
here in this,
Sudan.
around the table. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think the only one he got the heebie-jeebies from was the fish prince, and now.
Hey, he was awesome.
Yeah, don't talk bad about my fish friend.
He's got my monocle now.
Right. You spend, if you want to spend another 10 minutes, that's how long
Yeah.
it takes. For some apparent reason, it takes a long time. Eventually, you can see no.
Well,
Food is
that
not
settles that. I don't know how we can help them without eating the food, so I say we just go.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be transported to another realm.
Unfortunately, I agree with that.
I mean, why? We're not really doing that much in this realm. We have a completely hopeless quest.
Hopeless. Wow, I see how you feel now. Bloodstone is like he's still like kind of half hunched over because his stomach hurts, but he's like crossing his arms and turning away. Trying to like scrape together some attitude.
I mean, other than losing the Castellian, I'm not actually sure why we want to stay here.
Stay here in Sylvania or what?
I don't know the name of this realm, but no, the larger wherever this is that we is.
Oh.
Oh, like the Outlands.
I don't know. The promise of getting our memories back, I guess.
I mean, that's the whole point that, well, I guess really just, I guess all of us, but not really all of us, just me and, well, yeah, no. Myself, Dalar, and, Marcus took this quest for was to get our
Yeah, I've just been
memories
tagging
back.
along.
Yeah, you guys are great.
Well,
I think I'd like to know who I am.
I don't like leaving someone stranded, but
Me either.
let's go to the sweet shop. Maybe the hag knows something.
I doubt it, but we can give it a shot.
Oh, I'm sure she does. It's just that I don't think they're really
After a
willing to help.
while, you do hear a word come up, as it says "cursed."
First.
Yeah, I don't know how to help without us being trapped there as well. And I don't know what's over there. All of this just seems not safe.
I'm gonna do something here. I saw the word cursed. Where is this feature? I'm gonna use magic awareness.
All right, you can tell the table's magical and the food's magical. As you can tell, the magic is. Let's see.
Are there any people like made invisible or anything like that that has a like magic spell cast on them?
No. There's no people around the vicinity of it. You can see a very strong transmutation magic here.
What does transmutation do again? It's a change into physical form?
It's like alterations.
The food and the table?
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's connected and linked. As it's almost, you can almost like sense that there's a portal.
Can any of you dispel magic?
No.
I can't do magic at all.
Yeah,
This-
that's not the kind of.
Oh, I can.
This table and food are not separate. It's a bright orange aura indicating some kind of transmutation. It's been changed from something.
I can try.
Give it a shot.
She'll try and dispel magic.
Alright. You try dispelling magic. Roll me Arcana check. Roll me the actual D20 plus your spellcasting modifier, whatever it is, or
Yeah.
you just roll whatever your thing is, charisma, wisdom, or whatever, as a flat ability check.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just okay.
Get that. Yep.
I'm as she's working on the
Right.
magic, I'm gonna bless her.
Oh, I
So-
don't think
you
I
do
can.
that as it fails, as your body disappears.
What the hell?
As you
Why
watch
did
her
I
body begin to materialize, as she's like, no, 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 as she disappears.
Well, yeah.
As from your magic
Well-
awareness, Dalar, you can see that her body was connected to the items, trying as a connection, as now she is now locked elsewhere. As you find yourself warping and finding yourself through, you find yourself in the same place, but you find yourself on the border of another. Welcome to the ethereal plane.
I guess I'm gonna look around to see if I can't find this giant.
You see before you three giants, as they are not typical giants that you would be accustomed to, as you see them as Fomorians.
Oh, really?
Oh. For those of us in
I will show you
on
what a
the
Fomorian
internet
looks
who
like.
might not know what those are. Oh,
Oh, for the audience at
Yeah.
home.
They're
Our
the giants who have the cursed eye. They look at you and you become ugly.
You also see this Fomorian with
Oh,
them. They have one of
no.
these boys with them.
We don't want Ember to get ugly.
Yeah.
Oh.
My Friday's character has
Alright, anyways, so you see them there as they look at you, smiling and happy. You come help us. They speak giant only.
Oh.
As they try to introduce their names to you, as you don't understand a word they say.
We're going. Gathers
I
picks up a plate.
am going to cast comprehend languages.
Okay. As you notice, as you do that, it takes twice as much time in this realm to cast a spell.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help you. Just please don't look at me. I think I've worked very hard to look like this, and I don't. Nothing against you guys. I just don't want to not look like this anymore.
They still don't understand what you're saying as you're trying to cast the spell.
She's
Yeah,
like,
you can understand them, but you can't communicate
They're
back.
She's
not
like-
they're not using their evil eye against you. If they
Okay.
were, they would have been
Okay.
attacking you by now.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to, I guess, pull out one of her daggers and try and write. Would I understand that I'm in the ethereal plane?
Roll me an Arcana check or a a history check. It's a high
So-
DC to be known in this area.
So
No.
back in
Oh.
our world, can we say that we've noticed she vanishes and
Yeah, she like materializes and disappears. You can just watch yourself become like Spider-Man. I don't feel so good kind of thing.
Dust.
Okay, Bloodstone thinks she died.
She's gonna, I guess, like try and find like a
So all around
something-
you is a table and food. For miles around, it looks like the place where you are in the.
Okay.
Everything's the same,
Yeah.
but everything now is like upside down and twisted.
She's gonna start carving into the table.
So you notice you
With-
start carving, it takes forever.
God, this fucking
As
sucks.
it uses charisma to carve.
Oh,
Roll me a charisma
it,
check.
it uses charisma, you say.
Yeah, she got the riz.
There we
Alright.
go.
There it
Your
is.
message will come on their side after 10 minutes.
With giant, weird,
She's,
upside down place.
So you stopped using your spell, then I'm guessing?
Yeah,
Okay.
she has decided that she's not getting anywhere with the giant. She'll just like thumbs up to indicate that she is helping them, and then just starts carving.
Alright. In the meantime, what do you guys want to do as you watch your friend disappear?
Well, she's fully dead.
Beatrice dives for a plate.
Okay,
Don't
you
do
watch
this.
her go for a play. Does anybody stop her?
I would try.
I'll say wait. I'm not grabbing anyone though.
Okay.
yeah.
Wait.
Why? We have to go to her, like, now.
We don't
might-
know that she's alive or not.
You might write back.
Yeah,
Someone was able to write.
I don't know if that was somebody or not. This whole thing could be a trap. Just literally a death trap.
Yeah, she's also gonna put like E at the end. Like
So a
little,
lot
like,
of it,
dash
so
in
you
the
only
name.
will only be able to write a 5 or 6 character word. You can make it into 2 characters, like a 2 words, if you can use 6 letters.
Yeah,
But
6 letters.
It takes literally forever to write. So if you wanted to write like a whole sentence, you'd be there for hours.
Okay. Fuck. Shoot. Damn. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta cook.
You got plenty of time in now.
Yeah,
So I would answer them when they were saying it's a trap and why wait. Well, if the person that wrote that was making the trap, when we asked how, they wouldn't have said, don't know. I think they would have wrote something to entice us in.
Yeah, she's gonna write here and then like a space E to indicate that it's her writing and that she's still here but not here.
Beatrice is hyperventilating a little bit.
Look,
Just for, well, she's lost enough people.
all these people have been tricksy so far. We don't know how far to the extent that they made this trap a little tricky. For all we know, she could be dead.
That's possible.
Wait, let me. I might be able to. Just hang on for 1 second, and she kind of throws herself on the ground, and starts rubbing her temples. And sends the message. We are still here. Where are you?
Are you writing
With
on
the
the
sending
table?
spell.
Oh, it's sending spell. As
Sending
you do the sending spell, it bounces as it notices they are where they're currently at. They're between the ethereal plane and another plane. They're like in the middle. They're trapped.
Heard.
Kind of like in I don't know, purgatory kind of thing.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, jeez. Is that what it feels like to her that she's in purgatory?
Well, for you, since you can't send it, you have no idea if she's alive.
Yeah. Okay. We said the spell bounced back like she was in
Yeah,
purgatory.
bounce back as in like for you it didn't work as in I'm just saying stating outside it's
Okay.
purgatory where she's at currently. The spell would have worked because it goes from different planes. She's not in a plane.
Yeah.
Right.
But she did write here and then
Yeah, but
dash.
you're still writing, so they're like panicking right now.
Yeah, I think Bloodstone is full fetal position on the ground, rocking back and forth. Not great time.
If she was
But-
in one of the dead planes, the sending would still go there. She's not,
Yes.
which at least I think means she's not dead.
I mean, out of
I think-
character, if she were dead, she would still like my next character would have probably glitched back wherever you guys are.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's true. But
Maybe.
yeah, just trying to rationalize.
It's like, yeah, Bloodstone is looking out for strangers approaching us.
Like no one's here. Like it's kind of empty, and it looks like you can just feel like there's like a separation here. Like there's like this
Yeah,
fine line that
yeah.
you can't like understand what's going on here. Why is it so weird?
Look, we can
Even-
wait. If Ember is smart enough, we can wait the 10 minutes and see if she writes something if she is still alive. But do not eat that food.
There's
But
like a-
if she's still alive, then we have to try to get to her.
that's brownie over
That,
there.
I agree. Hey, if we don't receive a message in like the next 10 minutes or so,
Fine. 10 minutes.
Spend 10 minutes. Eventually, you do see something written in common this time.
Here. E. See?
I still don't trust it. But I said what I said, and I'm going to stick to it. Milo
Yeah.
grab something sweet.
I don't see how we can help her from here.
Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody wrote something that you could understand.
Yes.
Are you willing to go through?
He doesn't want to, but he's also but they think about it for a moment. It's like, and he'll nod. Yeah, I'll go if I need to. But you guys gotta not leave us so easily. If I do, give it a try to get us back.
I'm like looking at these guys all anxious, like losing their mind, like guys and gals, of course, want to go through and help, and I'm like, man, we just need to be a little patient here to figure this out. And I'll say this. Well, maybe touch the table where you wrote. Are you guys willing to wait another 10 minutes? Or do you want to go with?
I mean, if we know that Ember's not dead and that we can communicate, we just need someone who's able to talk to everyone there. I don't mind waiting. It's, not magic stuff isn't exactly my thing. It's not. I wouldn't be help on either side, really.
Well, I can get us a mind link and maybe I can talk between, but I don't think that would work if sending didn't work.
Well, if we do want to send out another message, I can spend those 10 minutes. It's a long shot. But since you did seem to identify magic on this, I could try to identify it and see if anything comes up. But again, it's a long shot. I don't think anything will, but that's something I could do.
That's. I mean, yeah. Just work your magic. I'll be
Yeah.
here.
Rub.
Man, if Ember were there, she'd enjoy that.
Yeah, just Bloodstone will like put his back to a tree. He's just waiting.
All right.
I guess I can wait.
So me, Bloodstone, and Beatrice will wait for a message. He's looking at Milo like, did I understand that correctly?
I mean, if that's what y'all are gonna do, I'll use that time while y'all are waiting
As
to
after
identify.
another 10 minutes of you guys talking, you see another message from one of the bigger guys in Giant.
Marcus.
Yeah. What does it say?
It says friends.
It says friends.
That's 7 characters.
That's it, enough with it. It's just in a sense you can't write like a whole like
It's all about how long it takes. That's the whole
Friends
thing.
is
Well,
actually
it says
character.
friends and giants, so it might not be as many characters. I stand
Correct.
corrected.
Yeah, but I mean just saying in a sense you could write a word, but like you can't write like a full sentence. It would take you too long.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we have any idea how to get out of here, or should I just go in there and talk with them and try and?
I
Idea.
don't know. Which is why I'm hesitant to go in there. Wherever there is. But if 2 of us are gonna go in there, I feel like all of us have to go in there.
I'm willing to go if we want to try the mind link thing. I can try to bring.
All right, let's all go then and stay
Well, I'm gonna
together.
try and identify this first, if y'all don't mind.
We got the time. So identify it. And I carefully scratch. Coming. We coming, and then say, all right.
Yeah.
Do
and then
your test, and then once you're satisfied, we'll go. So
Milo will summon his warlock book, and he'll attempt to try and cast Identify through it.
What are you trying to identify?
the table. Is that?
Yeah. It says you can learn its properties and how to use them. It's you know if there's any ongoing spells that are affecting the item and what they are. Yeah, so I just want to know, like, if there's any spells on it that are transporting us. I want to know that, or if there's some sort of other properties going on with it.
All right. As you do that, you can tell it's a warp gate, some kind of warp gate. It is 2-way, but currently, it looks like it's obstructed on the other end, as it only works 1 way currently at the moment.
Do we want to ask them Mimnar if it knows anything on the off chance?
We can.
Yeah, I don't think we would know that before this. Once he's done identifying it, though, the words will come up on the page as he starts to read it aloud. And go, oh,
So you can tell
well, it isn't anything.
it was used with an object, but the object, it's hard to tell if it's on this world or the other side of the world.
Probably there.
He'll go,
Okay.
oh, well,
That's
this
good.
isn't anything bad. It's actually a warp gate.
Y'all could like
Um,
carve that and let her know that it's
That's
a
too
warp
much.
gate.
That's too much to write.
It's only 8 characters.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
they're
we've got-
identifying it now, and they're doing it. As you can see, as you're on the other side, you eventually gulp heavily as you realize, Ember, there are a lot of bones around the vicinity.
Oh,
As you can tell
no.
that just merely knowing giants, they got hungry on their side. Every visitor that came to help them failed and eventually died by their hands.
yeah, so Milo says that it's fine that it's the warp gate, but it's 2A, but it's stuck.
And Milo's aware that it's stuck because it's triggered by an item.
It's triggered by like a key of some sort. It could be an orb. It can be anything really. Honestly, a device that would
Yeah.
allow it to go two-way.
Ember's going to
Milo
scratch
would
as
take
fast as
out-
she can. Hurry.
The Mimnar.
You could probably tell it was probably sealed for a reason, but it's unknown if it was a good reason or a bad reason.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a prison, and so I'm assuming the key's on this side.
Right.
Milo will
I
pick
don't
up the
think
Mimnar
so.
and see if it knows anything.
All right, what do you want to ask it?
Hey, is there a way that we can get this warp gate to be 2-way again? It seems to be stuck as a 1-way.
It is possible, but it requires the key component to access both points.
Are you aware of what this key component is?
Unknown.
Is it possible to fabricate one?
It may take decades to centuries to find the key component required for this specification.
Are there other warp gates that lead out of wherever this leads to?
There are plenty of warp gates in the outer planes.
What happens if a warp gate goes through a warp gate?
Warp gate going through another warp gate would be idle destruction of either gate. Annihilation.
Well,
That's bad.
if there is another warp gate on this other side, we just have to find it, but that seems fruitless. So, we just have to go in there, I guess.
All right, if that's the conclusion we've reached, Bloodstone's gonna like hobble over, grab an apple on the table, and just harp.
As you disappear, as you watch your body start to fabricate away.
Ah!
Keep going.
I put one finger where the writing has been.
As you notice, you begin to fabricate. The downfall of your fabrication is your arm does not go with you. It's not part of you. It's left on the table.
No, my arm clinks. No, and then I look over at my stub on the way out. No, my fucking arm.
Before I go, I'm gonna grab his arm and stick it in a bag of holding that, and give it to him back later. So I'm gonna grab that carefully and stick it in a bag of holding before I touch the table.
Okay, great.
So I got your arm, buddy.
Okay, well he doesn't know that yet, but
Exactly.
he's lamenting. He's writing poetry with his non-dominant hand, so it's really shitty.
Alright. Another
Well, that
tomato
was
is
unexpected.
that was. So I won't say confident, but do you understand what's going on?
And
Kind of.
yes and no.
Okay. Is the key likely going to be on that side, maybe on this side?
That I'm not sure of.
Okay.
Did touching the table in that spot transport me or no?
Nope.
So that's a good spot, basically. So
I think we just have to eat.
yeah,
I don't
Can you
think
pick up
it's-
the table, Dalar?
yeah. Try and pick it up, see what happens. If nothing else, you get sent over.
How big is it, DM?
Just a normal picnic table. Just like a large one.
Try and pick it up. Yeah.
Am I able to lift it?
No. Like, you can tell there's magic forcing you not to lift it. There's a good chance that if you forced it, you could break this warp gate.
Don't.
No, I just wanted to see if it was liftable. Nope. And then
Well, okay.
if there's like a cake or something, I'll just use my finger, get a little icing, and eat it or something like that. Or crust
Cheers.
off of a pie, something like that.
She eats a brownie.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Well, it just finds whatever's sweet and takes a bite.
Alright, you all get
Okay.
portaled away.
What was
Fine,
going to
you're-
sigh? The
Go
last
ahead.
one. What was to be the last one? He sighs. He's saying, "Oh shit!" Then he'll grab something.
Alright. So you guys find
I
yourself.
send my bird quickly into Marcus's pocket before he grabs it, as I'm fabricating away.
Alright. He doesn't fabricate with him.
Sweetie.
It's stuck on this side.
Tweety, no!
That might be useful, actually.
Eat the food.
As you find yourself on the opposite side, as you quickly see Ember trying to write something, as you realize a bunch of commotion from the other side as they plump it out from reality into this place.
What the? You're like,
One by
like,
one.
like, what the fuck?
Oh, hey, you're not
Did you miss
dead!
us?
That's great.
What are you guys doing here?
Weird help.
From inside?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, this is actually a warp gate. So
Oh, yeah?
theoretically, we could leave
Theoretically.
if something wasn't locking it, making it a one-way instead of a two-way.
So you're fine.
Friends! As I see giant, you
We
see
have
3 Fomorians, 1 a warlock, and 1 of an looks like a noble. As you see 5 of them.
Marcus
we-
will speak up, saying, "So, we're gonna help. Give us a moment to figure out what's going on, all right?" In giant
Name is Gelish. Me leader of crew. You?
I'm Marcus. It's a pleasure, Galish. What do you know what's going on, if anything? Why are you guys here?
Cursed. Yeah.
First
We-
tier?
Try find way out. Visitors come help us. But they no do. Time passes on. We get, well, they point towards the corpses.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen to us. So, how long have you been in here? Can you guess it all?
As they fill up a book and plop it, as you see, like rows crossed out, rows crossed out, rows crossed out. It goes for 500 pages.
Oh, no.
a long time? I look at Milo and say, "Oh,
Time
okay."
Move slow here.
Slow here.
Can I do a
Okay.
quick look-see around while they're speaking?
It looks like Savania, but upside down and kind of like it's on its edges. It's kind of like very, like almost like you have like weird shapes and stuff kind of floating around. It's like backwards.
You guys even know how to get back?
Obviously, they don't.
Way cost me believe.
In your time here, have you seen anything round or unusual?
Yeah, we see big place deep in this place.
Would you show us?
it a labyrinth. No one
go
through. Too scared.
I'll explain this to the group and saying, you want to bet that we need to go through the labyrinth to find this key?
If it's gonna be fucking
Likely.
some. Well, Bloodstone currently isn't rubbing his hands together, but he's making the motion like he is because he only has one arm.
I'll see this and reach for the bag and hand him the arm, saying, you left this behind.
He rushes over and he embraces it and then he puts it back on.
I'll pat him on the back and say, I got you, buddy.
Never leaving you again.
I just imagine him rubbing his nub on his temple.
Yeah. Alright. So, are we agreed we should check out this labyrinth? It sounds like our best bet to find something.
I hope-
Sure.
I hope
Just-
we're not stuck here.
They
mean-
said this labyrinth was scary, so they have not tried it, which means it's a good bet that what we need to be in there. And I'll check with them. So you guys have looked everywhere else, right? Top part from the labyrinth.
Goes for miles.
Miles. And there's just you five here. No one else.
Well, why some? We got hungry after 1 year of waiting.
Fair enough.
Oh shit!
I won't translate that last bit for the crew. I won't say
Oh
that.
fuck you!
Marcus knows better to scale the crew. He's like, okay, would you show us to the labyrinth?
As they move.
Yeah,
I'll say,
Marcus,
yeah.
tell them. You did tell them that this was a warp gate, and we could get out. We just need to find a key, right?
I'll try to use small words and explain that to the crowd because I don't think they understand that. But I'll explain it. This is a gate that's locked, and we need to find the key. And I'll explain what the key looks like. And please see.
I mean, we don't know what the key looks like.
Yeah, we don't know what it looks like.
No,
It could be
then-
anything.
Look for. That's why I said something unusual. So
The answer is, so you're still on the other side? Or you came through?
No, I came through.
everyone came through.
Yeah, we
Okay.
feel that.
Everyone but my bird.
Earlier didn't come through.
One
Yeah,
more
the bird.
thing.
Hmm?
Casting spells here takes twice as long.
Oh.
Can we walk normally and swing our arms normally, or is it everything feels slow?
Really?
No, I'm asking. Is that?
Oh, no, it's not slow. It's just
we can- we
time
move
is
normal.
slow.
Time is slow.
So
Yeah,
it is
Mark.
like 4 times slower. So that's why like they didn't have to eat for a long time.
Gotcha.
But it feels for you, it feels like relevant now. It feels like it's normal time, but realistically, you could be trapped here, and the world around you passes on.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, Marcus,
Yes.
your voice is really slow. Like you're talking slower than me.
Really?
Guys.
You just
God.
now finished talking.
You sure?
Man, this is
Just
weird.
playing. Just playing. Let's go.
Guys, we don't have time for this.
I slapped you on,
Oddly enough, I
on the
think
blow
all he's
back.
got is time.
Ember's like gripping her horns in frustration. She's like, oh god.
Malcolm give him a good slap on the back, saying, "That was funny. Let's not do it again." And then start walking after the giants.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we'll follow him for sure. All the while keeping an I'm like I whenever we walk somewhere or go somewhere, I'm looking around at like everything, the trees, the ground, noticing differences, any structures, anything like that, noticing their make.
You can
like,
see
all
people
that stuff.
too, which is the strange piece. You can see like across, almost like a glass panel. You can see people living their life, people having fun after the party last night. You can't interact with them.
That's creepy.
Weird.
Very.
So you eventually arrive. You eventually notice what appears to be a massive labyrinth. Its walls made of withering thorn vines, occluded of a cloy, sickly sweet in scent. The air is warm and humid, and a faint giggle echoes in the distance. The walls are made of living vines, dripping with sap and smells of sugar. The light here glows dimly, permeating the labyrinth before you. No source is visible. And the soundscape is faint of laughter, whispers, occasionally rustling in the vines fill the air. There's this challenge to be had, and many may not survive the challenges before you. As you notice quickly enough, you see what looks like a mask formation on the ground, embedded into the structure. As you can roll a religion check.
Heard.
As they get closer, Beatrice begins to glow, and little freckles light up on her and take on the appearance of a dragon.
Sorry.
Ooh, scary! As they grab their clubs up. Ooh.
Has it been 6 hours?
Harmless, I promise.
In here, no.
Oh.
It has not been 6 hours.
Okay.
No,
Dang,
he's-
I'm gonna be.
It's a lot
poisoned.
slower in here. He's fucked.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, I'm gonna reroll my religion then. I got a 12.
Yikes.
With a religion
I
check,
critically-
you can tell it is the Mask of the Lady of Pain.
Oh,
Oh no!
I don't know who that is.
I doesn't sound good.
Maybe
wait,
have to roll my
I-
religion check.
The Lady
I-
of Pain and
this is
very, very dangerous.
I have the starry form of the dragons. That's actually a 17, because I can't roll less than a 10.
Milo got 20, so we're good.
Okay.
BT's also still.
I will send you a picture what the Lady of Pain looks like. But she
Yeah.
hasn't been. She exists in Sigil, or aka the Outer World as well. That's a picture of her. She hasn't been heard of since a long time, actually, but she's known across the world. But you can explain it too.
this. This looks like the Masked Lady of Pain. Oh, are we fucked?
TPK?
We'll be alright.
There hasn't been much talk of her from the past who knows how long. So I guess she's just been hiding out here, if she is here.
I'm assuming from that name, she's not a good lady.
No.
So her labyrinth is not going to be a pleasant place. Do we have a choice?
No,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
probably
think
not.
so. I think she's the one that's blocking off the warp gate, if I'm going to be completely honest now.
Well, only good news I hear from that is confirming that the key is likely in this labyrinth. That's the only good thing I got from this from there. Everything else is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
about
we
it.
can't even. It's not
What's
like
that?
a definite keys in there. It's a. We're pretty sure we have a pretty good feeling that the key's in there.
Well, my reason I think that is you're saying that she's not a good person. This is her labyrinth. She's likely the one that locked the door, and that all put that all together means that her stuff is hidden in her dangerous labyrinth. Key, probably the most important thing in this place, is one of her probably with her shit. So it's in that labyrinth, and therefore we must follow it. Yay! This sucks. Let's go. Does anyone disagree?
Well,
I know that sums it up. Yeah.
let's see what rules this place plays by. If we're lucky, the dragon will help me remember the twists and turns, as long as they stay consistent.
Alright. Well, no one rush and let me check for traps as we go, because this is gonna be not a pleasant time, so. No rushing ahead.
Alright. We're taking a quick 5 minute. I forgot to take the break on the sand to go to bio. We'll be back in 5.
Sweet.
Actually, yeah. My apologies.
Good luck, everyone. I'm going to go lay down.
Okay. Good luck
Good luck
not
to you.
dying.
No, it's alright. You got the whole package here. You got everything you need right here.
What?
Yeah.
All right, as we
Yep.
get back into it. Sorry. As you begin to head into the syrup of darkness, the senses are overwhelming by the smell of honey and rotting fruit. When the darkness clears, you find something standing, a vine gate, a narrow archway formed of thorny, pulsing vines, dripping with viscous amber liquid. As beyond the faint of the glowing illumination twisting the corridor, you hear a whisper. Come closer. The feast awaits.
Okay. So notice how don't eat anything in here.
Eating something got us into this mess. I don't think I want to go another layer deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this gate is I'm assuming it's closed, right?
No, it's open.
Open gate. Okay.
Pulsating and liquid amber comes off of it.
Can I take a see if I can see if it's trapped? If I can feel any tell if there's any traps around it.
You can roll a perception check.
All right.
Guidance.
Thank you.
You can guarantee it's trapped, but you can't see where the trap is.
Even if the guidance, but even if I got that, it wouldn't help any.
The D4.
20.
20.
20, but yeah. Okay.
Tell by the
I'll say-
vines on the walls begin to move. Almost like it would lash at you if you dare try to pass through.
I'll say as much. I'm saying those vines will attack us if we get close. How can we get?
Well, how else are we going to enjoy the feast if we don't go through the door? Seems like they're kind of dumb.
Well, yeah.
I could make 3 of us invisible.
Can any of you do a fire bolt and hit the vine and see what happens?
Oh, perhaps we shouldn't make enemies right out the gate, like literally right out the gate.
It's the gate is going to kill us if we go near it. It's already an enemy.
Hmm. Fair point.
So it is a check. If you do succeed the check, nothing happens to you.
Ooh. May I ask what the nature of the check?
Agileness.
Oh,
The dex, basically.
that's Bloodstone's thing, but he's still feeling he's still hungover.
Depending if you
Oof.
can somehow manipulate it and get rid of the trap, or somehow avoid the trap.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
in my check, did I see a way to eliminate it? Because I'm pretty agile. I'm just wondering if I could.
You can easily avoid it because you're agile,
Yeah.
but you would have to make the check. It's not really high, but again, understand a lot of people don't want to take the risk.
Mm.
Yeah. No,
But there
that's
are
very true.
obviously means. You guys think out of character, right? What can your character do to stop this? Like, obviously, one side invisibility.
I'm
Right.
gonna take out the Hag's Helper, that club, that makeshift club that I got in the junkyard, and I'm going to not throw it, but kind of like a light toss. Like I'm gonna get somewhat close so it lands properly. I'm just gonna kind of toss it so that it lands in the middle.
All right.
So it lands that the threshold is in the middle of it.
All right. You see that as quickly as it's tossed in the air, you watch the vines lash out and start ripping it apart as they slice it into pieces.
Well,
Yeah.
How much of the vines is doing that? Does it
All
look
of
like
them. All of them come up from both ends, like kind of attacking it.
Do I see an opening where I could try and run through that, like as they're doing that? I'm trying to. That was kind of the plan, but I'm like, I needed to assess what happened in an instant.
I would say you'd get advantage on this check, but I can't guarantee her because they're paying attention to something else. But the thing is sentient as is, so you can make the check right now if you want with advantage. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm going to sprint.
it's a dexterity saving throw.
If I see they're going after the mace, then and there's somewhat space where I could get through, then I'm going
You
to
do
try and sprint.
obviously automatically have advantage because you're barbarian. Danger sense kicks in.
Oh, right.
Am I still poisoned?
The poison, it doesn't. This is a saving throw. Poison doesn't
Yeah, it
affect.
doesn't affect.
Oh,
It's only
ability.
ability
Okay.
checks and attack rolls.
Thankfully.
Ooh, that's
Oof.
bad still. Jeez Louise, I gave you fucking advantage. Alright, you get
Ugh.
slashed as they attack you, dealing 6 points of slashing and restraining your legs.
Oh, so I'm not even through. Okay.
Okay. I think. Let me see
As you
here.
watch Dale are suddenly getting pulled into the wall.
oh shit.
Can I use the circlet scorching ray and try to
Yeah,
burn
totally.
off the vines
Oh yeah.
that are restraining Dalar?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Here, I'll just roll this 3 times. So sure. Be 20 plus 5. Copy. Ooh.
Alright. The 20 and 17 hits as the rays fire into it, burning and scolding the creature as the vines unwrap quickly enough as it kind of goes back into the wall. As you can tell by the screeches of it, it didn't like that. As you can watch kind of all the vines wiggling around, as this is your chance to make it through before they attack again.
Well, I'll make it through.
Oh yeah, Bloodstone's gonna like head down, rush through.
Alright.
Yep.
You
I'm gonna
run.
help try to ward it off by casting Sacred Flame on it, which is a DC 16 check.
It doesn't affect it, sadly, because it's not. It's considered more of like an object.
Okay.
Yeah, Mokus is gonna dash in after them.
As you quickly run through and you begin to make it to the next level of the area, eventually you make it towards what seems to be an apparent exit. You see the gate ends to a dead end, filling with sticky sap. You can roll an investigation or a perception check.
Awesome.
Again,
Go ahead.
guidance to Marcus.
Yep. Thank you.
It's not gonna be great for Bloodstone either way, but 15. Oh, not bad. Here, let me change my name.
And guidance as well.
The 15, you reveal there are faint markings of the true path leading further along the left side than the right. As you can see, it goes elsewhere.
Awesome. Yeah, Bloodstone will just pointing out the path. He'll sort of slowly walk like through the path, essentially avoiding all of the sap and everything.
So you do
Kind of
notice,
highlighted.
You do notice across your path, for those that rolled the highest investigation, you see apparent on the ground, you see what looks like a honeycomb brooch on the ground.
Yeah, 3s.
I see it. There's something. I'm gonna pick it up. If something happens, grab me.
It's embedded with one of the vines as it glistens faintly. It's valued at 25 gold pieces.
Oh wow. Nice little trinket.
Am I able to pluck it free of the vine?
You point it out, or dig it out quickly with my knife, and then keep running. He points it out.
Yeah, I do.
I'll dig it out, then pass it to you, saying, "You saw it. It's yours." And keep going.
How much was it worth, you said?
25.
Okay.
Hey,
Copper.
thank you.
As you guys begin to move up through, you realize quickly enough the labyrinth begins to shift and change. Behind you now, just a wall.
Yeah, it's not to play fair. I'm just
Oh,
kind of guess that much.
We're not leaving here without that key anyway. They can change the place however many times they want.
Valid point. Keep pushing forward.
So you eventually make it towards a place called the Sugar Grove. You enter in a chamber of golden sap dripping from the ceiling into a pool on the floor. A giant wax-like honeycomb lines the walls. Buzzing sounds echo ominously as the air is thick and sickly and sweet, making it harder to breathe. You begin to hear another voice. A laughter echoes. They never leave, you know. Never, never, never.
That don't sound good.
That's
hear
what we're trying
Another
to do.
faint murmur. Take your fill, but beware the sting.
Is this in common or a different language?
It's just, you hear a voice. It's just lingering. As you hear quickly enough for one of the individuals, like everybody roll a perception check, the lowest perception check gets this deep voice that rumbles in their ear.
Heard. Beat a 4.
Almost did.
Dang. Alright.
As you hear a deep voice rumbling, you trespass in our hives, little morsel.
That's gonna be bugs. Great.
Oh. Yeah, you see Bloodstone is like, he's still kind of like hunched over. Like, you can say he's like, you can see that he's struggling to like lift his legs whenever they get trapped in honey and things like that. But he stops for a moment and like kind of grabs his head like, what the fuck? Sorry, I think something here is trying to talk to me.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I'm not crazy yet. We just got here.
What did it say?
Sorry, what did it say?
About morsels.
Oh,
A little morsel.
little morsel. Yeah, you trespass in our hive, little morsel.
You trespassing. Yeah, you trespassing our hive, little morsel. Well, I guess we'll just have to take him by surprise then. And Bloodstone would like to cast Pass Without Trace on the party. I'm sure as he's trying to like push the magic out, he realizes how much slower it's like channeling through him. So like he's like doing more hand signs than normal, and he's kind of like sweating as he's struggling to like put these sigils on the ground around us that then eventually shroud us.
Are you trying to take a shit?
As you see a sticky sap of pools beneath, close to your feet, as if you dare to enter into the sugar grove, you will be stepping into pools of sap.
So, sorry, can you describe like what were the immediate surrounding area we're in again?
So you see a center chamber of golden sap dripping from the ceiling into the pools of the floor. Giant wax-like honeycombs line the wall. Buzzing sounds echo ominously as the air is thick and sickly, sweet, making it harder to breathe.
I'm gonna activate my winged boots.
Okay, and we're moving stealthily. We've got Pass Without a Trace. We see up ahead these pools,
They're everywhere, yeah. Can't really avoid them.
and from either side of us, something could pop out of these honeycombs at any moment.
Correct.
Probably.
So Daylire's got his great sword drawn while he's moving stealthily.
As the sickly ooze drips across your shoulders from the top of the ceiling. Even for those that are flying, you can feel the sticky sap spilling across your body as you begin to move. As for those that begin to convey on the ground making their way, I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Nice. Bread and
That's
butter.
And after Bloodstone mentioned the voice, Daylire had moved to the front of the column, the marching order.
14.
Strength check.
Strength saving throw.
2.
Alright. As you get, for those that do not succeed as a 14, they get restrained in it, as you can't move.
Oof.
A fetus, basically, yeah.
My fur is really soaking it up.
As you get stuck in it, it begins to feel like, not like quicksand, but like it begins to seal around you, almost like mud, as it's unbearably hard to get out. As you begin to tug and tug, your legs kind of solidify, almost like your feet become wax quickly enough. As you begin to hear the noises, you begin to hear stuff breaking out from the honeycombs, as some honeybeams seem fit to convey upon our party. As I will use just a map for the sake of it. I don't actually have a map for this area. Theory of mining it, but I'm just going to reuse an old map that we used and convey on how you guys perceive these insects as they begin.
You should put us on the baseball field.
Nah.
That's all right.
No, that's a good memories. We don't want to ruin our good memories.
You know, that's fair.
It still exists out in the world. You just find it.
Oh, we have to find it for sure.
That's our main goal right now. Like this Rome guy.
Oh, I see a dead person.
Nah, he's dead.
I'm sure there will be plenty.
No, I'm looking at all 6 here.
Oh, right.
I see a dead person.
There's like a vision in the honey as it like fades away like a welting max. Melting wax. Oh my god.
Wilting Max.
Well, like welting max. Yeah, I hate that guy.
As you begin to see a swarm of 6 of them beginning to spew out as they wish to kill you along your venture.
Awesome.
Woo woo.
Look at the cute little bees.
Oh, howl guy.
Initiative's an ability check as well, isn't it?
I'm not really worrying about that, honestly. You can roll
Okay,
normally.
Is
Yeah.
Well, I normally have advantage because of a skill. That's why I'm asking. So it would reduce it to normal, right?
Correct.
we swap Lux for Ember?
Yeah.
So we should...
I can't
Oh,
roll
yeah.
today.
Lux is not here, anyways. They left, didn't they?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, Ember is gone. I mean, I can I can play Ember.
No, I'm saying so she can get a roll in there for next session.
Oh, right.
I can't
Yeah,
even
we're probably
turn
not
her
gonna be done with this
size
in 10
lower for some reason. What the fuck?
I also
He's
24.
huge.
Mine doesn't work because of that skill. The barbarian thing.
You should be able to edit manually. You just have to get a number in the order.
No, the button won't roll.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Hmm.
Never mind.
Do on your character page?
Yeah, it won't roll it. Like the roll options come up no matter what I set. I click roll and nothing happens.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you try the group initiative? Click the on this page. Is that working at all?
No, it's just broke.
This broke? You should.
Womp womp.
The roll initiative, it doesn't work with new sheets. It only works with the old sheets. It was designed for 2014. It never got updated for the new ones because it's never going to. Creators for that one doesn't play this game anymore.
That makes sense.
It will work,
Well, look at the
but
path.
it will never add your modifiers to your roll. It'll roll a flat d20. You'll have to add the plus to it.
Alright.
That's the downfall with because everything that is an API is going to be built from players.
Yeah, run the version that it's made in.
By players, yeah. So if players don't want to update it, it's never going to be updated. It still works. It just doesn't work properly anymore. Like for me, I use it because it works. I use 2014 monster sheets because the 2024 sheets for monsters are just bad. There's just
We
too
have
much
the manual.
crap on them.
Right.
So, even the new manual isn't helping out.
I'm just
Boss
saying,
manual.
as an NPC sheet, I don't like them. As an NPC, as a character sheet, it's great, but I'd rather use the 2014 one. It's simplistic. I don't have to overcalculate everything that's not necessary on there. Like if I showed you a sheet of the 2024 to 20, you'll be like, oh, that's why, because it looks bad. Everything is everywhere.
Can you add me in or no?
Yeah, sorry. You in the group initiative? Oh, no, you're not. Okay, remember. Didn't roll your modifier. What's your modifier?
Or you get a +5.
Jeez Louise.
I rolled a 19, so 24.
Nice.
Alright, Marcus. I can always get
Not
you.
bad.
Alright. Alright. So,
Can you add me into? Sorry, into the work.
Yeah. I think it's best just to roll out of the sheet than using the group initiative. What was your initiative?
10.
Okay. I'm willing to do it. I don't really care. Like, it's just it's not gonna work the way people think it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
now, I have a question for your rules so I can know future reference. So, the newest feat I took was Skulker, which I can't use at the moment because my feet are stuck next, so I can't hide. But it basically says I get advantage on dex stealth saves during battle from hiding, and if I miss, I don't lose my hiding. I can't use it now obviously because I can't hide, but if I remind you of that, we should be good, right? For like, it's like
You're not currently. Yeah, you still have the advantage currently where you're at. You're still hidden, but once you strike out, you will not be able to stealth in here.
fair
You're
enough.
not. You're in a honeycomb kind of thing. You just want to kill
Right.
these things as soon as you can and get the hell out.
Alright, so
Kinda
my
help
first
me.
hit is gonna be the only stealth that I got. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, go for it. You have advantage.
Alright, so I'm gonna shoot this sucker over here. That one. And then
Nice.
so 28 or 21 damage. Yay.
For how
And
much
I
damage?
can-
What was the damage?
21.
21. Okay, it's still alive.
And it's slowed for 10 feet because of my mastery, but I don't think that's gonna matter because it looks like it can get to me either way. Yeah. And that's me done because my feet are stuck, and and I don't have the strength to get them out at the moment, so I'm not gonna bother. So, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make the save on that, so am I not able to move?
If you did make the save, you can try to use an action to break out of it. It'd be another. It'd be athletics now for you to break out.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. First, I'll rage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you get an advantage. Or straight roll now, but
Oh, smash.
nice.
So that's my bonus action, that's my action. I will move right here to this middle one. Weapon drawn, and that's it.
Nice.
The Beatrice was not added. Somehow she didn't get added in.
I just added her. She's 10.
Oh, it looks like you
I don't see it.
I rolled Ember in for next session
it's
and they got a
Amber.
5.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
why. I'm getting them mixed up.
Okay.
Okay, my apologies.
Right. Yeah.
Jeez.
It's alright.
Okay, well, yours is a 10, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got a 9, so it was close enough. Alright, Milo.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Are these winged creatures?
Yep.
Okay. Wall of Fire ain't gonna do diddly squat then. So, Guardian of Faith. Nah, I'll just bonus action hex this guy right here. Make them have disadvantage on strength checks. And we'll Eldritch Blast one here, and one here. I'll roll for this one first. Oh, where is it? There we go. A 20 to hit on the hurt one.
One day.
And then a 19 to hit on this one. So the hurt one is going to take 9 points of force. This one. Okay, plus hex. And this one's going to take 16. Did the...
Oh, you split your fire. Oh, okay, my apologies.
Yeah,
Let me
the
go back
9...
then. It didn't die then.
Yeah, the 9 went to here, but this one took 16.
It's still alive.
Dang.
The one?
Oh, the
It
other
hit
one
back,
died.
though.
Okay.
When he got
That
pushed
one
back
died.
also?
I'm not pushing him back.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Bloodstone.
All right. Okay. So thankfully I succeeded on the check to not be restrained. So, Bloodstone's gonna do some new stuff now. And before I do my new stuff, I had a clarifying question about how time works when it comes to maintaining concentration. Does the concentration duration also increase?
No.
For like maximum
It does not.
duration, I
No,
can.
it does not.
Oh, womp womp.
It takes double the amount of time to cast a spell.
Okay. I was just curious. But you see that Bloodstone.
So cantrips
Yep.
are fine. Cantrips are fine. Like Eldritch Blast doesn't take too long. But if you want to cast a spell, it may take several rounds.
Okay. I was just super curious. Because I have things that, take durations. I just wanted to see if I needed to keep track of it for longer. But, you see Bloodstone kind of like almost gets kind of feral as he kind of like leans forward, and you can see that there's like fire that's coming out of like, it's essentially just like manifesting in an aura around him. And they shackle themselves to his, like his forearm, well, one forearm, and then his other metal arm like starts surging with electricity. And you can see that these like giant gauntlet boots like manifest on his legs, and he has like essentially fire greaves and fire gauntlets on, and it looks sick. So I'm a warrior of the elements now, so now I can do this. Take a focus point. Now my unarmed strikes are 15 feet, which means I get to slash at this guy just on the cusp of my range as I sort of like slash forward this energy blast.
15
Or is that
feet.
20
This is 20. You can miss.
Oh, well, I'm gonna move 5 feet and then hit
Are you
him.
restrained?
I'm not,
Okay, cool.
thankfully. But I'm gonna step forward, and like as I'm stepping, the honey under me is like hardening on the surface because there's so much fire. And then I'm gonna slash at this guy, just with an unarmed strike. Or no, it'll just be with my hand of greed. Actually, sorry, that's disadvantage.
Yeah, it's because you're poisoned.
14.
Yeah, it's still hit.
Sweet. For 14 force on
Which
that.
one are you hitting?
And, the one that's directly
Oh,
in
he's
front.
dead. He's dead.
Sweet. So I punch a hole through it and the swarm disperses, then my hand comes back.
Oh, I didn't even roll these guys in. My apologies.
Oh.
That's my own fault. Huh, they're not even in the initiative, the bees.
Man, yeah, they don't want to fight this.
Hey, 2 of them.
That was a really surprising surprise round.
Yeah, there's only one. Yeah. I was like, what? They're not even fighting back? What kind of D&D is this? Oh, they're rolling like shit anyways. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay, great. Awesome. Just want to make sure they got below me before I kept going. Then I will sort of like, you see this like wily smile on Bloodstone's face as his hand reaches the base of his metal arm again, and he's going to slash a second time at now the wasp. He's essentially just going clockwise, slashing again at this new swarm of wasps with his Hand of Greed. 21 for an extra 10.
Yep.
Awesome. And then I will be using my bonus action to do a flurry of blows, which means I get 2 more. And then I will be hitting this guy with 2 unarmed strikes. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, wrong one. Bam, this one. 21.
Mm-hmm. It's a hit.
That'll be 7 fire damage, sorry. In case it matters. Hit him one more time. 14 for another 7 fire.
It's dead.
Yeah! You see like blood, there's like flames, like wreath of flames over like the tip of his horns and stuff like that. He's super freaking crazy. So now I have 55 feet of movement. So I'm just gonna run away a little. That's it.
Alright, this wasp
Fucking-
going for Dalar. Oh, hell. Misses. As it goes prone.
Falls out of the sky, gets stuck.
Dang, that sucks.
Dalar misses.
Beatrice sees the ones that have insects fly at Dalar and slip, and she lets the corrupted nature flow into her quarterstaff, and it grows thorns and heavy, and she swings at it as a shillelagh.
Nice.
For 13 to hit?
You
Oh
have
wait,
to-
it's
you have to
prone.
move- Yeah, you have to move there too. It's a melee attack.
Details.
Right.
That's
Try
a
that
hit.
again.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Try to go for crit. Yeah. Roll again. See if you can get a crit.
Please, if it's a
No.
blast zone. Almost.
13 is a hit.
Dang.
For 22 damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot Shillelagh's crazy now.
Alright, it's dead.
Okay, so that last one had 1 HP. That's great.
Yeah, the one I hit for 21 hit 1 HP.
We figured it out.
Alright. Anything else?
Oh, no.
Alright. This wasp is coming for you. 21 to
Oh,
hit.
hit me.
Yeah, it's
12 damage. Only don't take the crits. 12. As it stings your ear.
Oh, sorry, Ambitious Infinite. I mean, won't be useful because we're probably gonna end this before. Actually, never mind. It's 11. Ignore me.
We'll finish this one quickly because I think these 2 bees won't last long and then we'll be done. I think we can finish them quickly and we'll move on.
Owl.
not actually here, so just get.
Owl licks a Tootsie Pop.
Is back by.
Well,
Well, that would bring it here because it's still by the food table, so it just suddenly materializes.
I'll use steady aim to then get advantage since I'm stuck anyway. And I'm going to shoot the one next to Beatrice.
Nice.
So 23, 17, which ain't enough, but it's hurt. And yep. Where's my dumbbell? So I have no bonus action I can do for this.
Right.
So this one is this back one is injured badly.
Oh. This guy?
Yeah, the one this back one.
It's not back.
17.
It's ahead of you.
Whatever. It's the one next to behind.
Alright, Dalar.
We got it. We got there.
You have disadvantage on your attacks since you're poisoned.
Yeah, I lose my rage because I didn't hit anything and no one hit me.
Oh, damn.
They
And
missed everything.
I
forgot about
will.
wild magic too for your barbarian when you did that.
I did. Oh well. I'll attack this guy.
Alright, reckless or not reckless?
No, just normal.
Alright, disadvantage.
Yeah, you'll still hit.
Probably. Ooh, that's
Well-
a fumble. He's got to roll a 2d20 for some fumble.
Ooh.
Oh, the graze
still-
goes off.
still get that
the graze
graze.
still goes, but the fumble still happens
That's-
no matter what.
That's hilarious. No matter what.
A natural 1, which is a bad thing, or a 13, you hurt yourself.
What's the natural one?
They get advantage on you, and they get to strike you.
Yeah, just kind of.
I'll take the 1.
Alright. The bee will smack you. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh wow.
That's
10 points
Ow.
of damage. Ow! As it stings your arm, making a
That's a lot
giant
of
welt.
that's 5 ones rolled right there.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, on 8. Yeah, if I got 15
What's
on
your,
8d4.
what's your graze? What's the damage of the graze?
3.
3, okay. Second attack.
Being a little slow to appear.
That's a hit.
Yeah, killed this thing.
15. It's almost dead.
Finish them off, Milo.
Yeah, get that, Milo. That's easy. Light work.
Alright. Bonus action hex the far one, and then I'm gonna hit this one first and this one.
Okay.
Just 16.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, 15.
And in combat.
Yay.
So you kill them both. Saving Dalar's life from the wasp stings.
Woo!
Was not
Nice.
expecting a double crit on me.
That was yeah.
Yeah, you got lucky.
That could have been a lot of damage.
We will see you guys next week for another epic adventure. And hopefully, Amber is no longer sick.
Yes, that would be preferable.
Alright.